Hey, what's up? Dean C10 Performance, and we're back down the shop. We're working on C10. We got it running. I finished up pretty much all the little detail stuff, except for a little weird noise on one of the pulleys. But I got the intake tube sprayed with like a wrinkle black. We got the truck idling, running, transmission's full, goes into gear. Sounds good. You know, it's stock 5.3. It's got a 6-liter cam, so you're not going to get a big cam sound out of it. I do have to mount the handheld. I'm just trying to debate. Not trying to debate. I'm debating on exactly where to put it. I might put it like kind of next to the fuel level, just up a little bit from it. I don't really want to put it into the dashboard, and we kind of talked about him getting the Holley bezel with the 6.86 or whatever it is dash screen, and input output harness. That way we can integrate all the blinkers, you know, everything into it, fuel gauge. But yeah, I mean, sits here idling along perfect. Right around, should be around like 820 RPM, I believe it is. That's not really a number, is it? Oh, 780. 780 RPM. Sitting at 195. Let's see if we could kind of look at it. 13.5 volts. Intake temps not too high for sitting there and running for a while. Air fuel's bouncing 15s. So the IAC's in good position, around 14. So yeah, I mean, overall, I'm pretty stoked with how everything came out. So I will try and set this phone somewhere, somehow. Maybe use Jeff's steering column or a block of wood. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I got the two-step hooked up to the brake pedal. It's only set at about 3,500 RPM. And then on this one, I do have the deceleration fuel cutoff. So that's why it gives it that big loud crackling when you back off the throttle. But I mean, all said and done, I mean, I'm gonna try and find the AC leak. I gotta charge it up and run a Freon tester, but I mean, all in all, job on your C10, all ready to go. I also, we did do a Beltec, can't really see it, with the control arms. Here we go. I gotta do the sway bar, but with the control arms, I did that Beltec drop spindle. It's a 2.5-inch drop spindle, and then the coil spring is like a factory coil spring, and we got that in yesterday, and it put the truck up a little bit high, so I took the springs back out and cut about a coil and a half off the driver's side. Yeah, about a coil and a half off the driver's side and almost 2 full coils off the passenger side, because when we set them in there as stock, the truck had that little bit of a tilt to it. It leaned a little to the driver's side, so not a real fan of that, and it may lean a little bit once he gets in the truck. But basically on these, what I like to see line, basically take a level and you pretty much try and get it level. The front end's a little bit high, just I mean a hair high. Like if I pick it up, you know, that much, translate that out to the front end, it might be half an inch or something more. It could just be the bed rail's not perfectly straight. Then if you were to go across the bed, I mean, that thing is pretty damn close to being dead center. So I think it came out really, really good. I did have a little bit of an oil leak. That's kind of the puddles that are underneath of it. But I pretty much knew what that was. It's the cam sensor. I had ordered the O-ring, put it in the box. When I saw it, I forgot that I was planning on putting it on this, and stuck it in there, left the bolt loose, and it kind of, that O-ring, but also the bolt was a little bit loose, so that I can remember to put the O-ring on it. So I just popped that out, swapped out the O-ring, oil leak's gone. It wasn't a big deal, but I typically always put the new O-ring on the cam sensor, just because those are in the back and they're a pain in the butt to get to. So, but other than that, I mean, a little bit of AC stuff and just a little minor like street tuning on it a little bit, just to dial it in so that it's not trying to correct as much, and maybe figure out that. But I mean, the truck came out good. Fans are working how they're supposed to. That one's on, that's hot. The second fan's not even on, just the first fan's on. So with the bigger radiator from like the Yukon, Escalade, Tahoe, whatever, it's working really, really good. Those motor mounts worked out perfect. Everything is good. I am super happy with this. So do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it. It helps me out. Subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps me out. And leave me a comment. What do you think of Chavo's C10 LS Swap 5.3? Appreciate it. Have a good day.